Jihei, long time no see. You look great.
Taewon, how have you been? Thank you.
I've been great.
12. Transportation. 13. Silent. 14. Convenient.
시작하겠습니다. 냉구에서 손이 가장 빠른 셰프 우서인 복트 이영복 셰프 대 그림을 하는데
정글 그리고 곧 원딜로 구성돼 있고 그리고 20분 이상부터 서든을 칠 수가 있습니다.
That's fine, I guess, because it's holiday.
Yes,
So,
right.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
What are your plans today? Now let's have the vocabulary. Please read everything here.
In Korea, there are so many public transportation.
It's also a good try. So it's just a very minimal mistake, actually, because you said many, but you mentioned transportation. So just you have to say transportations.
advice. 9. Useful. 10.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm fine as well. I cannot help but notice your pronunciation is really good. Let's try one more with more information. Makes me
It makes me angry when people cut the line.
cut the line. Very good. Actually, yeah, same feeling. This it makes me angry too. Very good. Very good. Sentence is very good.
김풍 작가가 이겼습니다. 데이터로는 김풍이. 그러면은 정세현 셰프님은 설악전도 걸려 있네요. 설악전인 거예요. 지금.
옛날에 정선 아닙니다.
네, 옛날 정신은 아닙니다.
One, adopt. 2, stray. 3, aggressive. 4, bring.
That's why I don't try to impress others. Good. How about number 2? A book. A book. How I lost weight. Okay, very good.
정치적인 풍습이에요. 실제로 워싱 대통령이 들어설 때부터 그런 취임식을 하고
됐다. 허재.